So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Kukçu. And this is Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders, we've seen that all so often, and he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Donadoni. And here's Kukçu. And Batistuta! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a super give and go.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
He's gone for goal. That is some save from De Gea. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's decided to go for it. He's gone for goal! And he's quick to get it clear again. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. That's beautifully weighted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Quality ball. Great vision. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Griezmann. He's a sharp little ball here. Indonesia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Chance! Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's come in hard. Donatoni.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
A heavy challenge. Tonali. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's an excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 1 minute.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is a great pick out. There is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And this is Griezmann. He's had a shot! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Kimmich really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Batistuta. Messi. Oh, cracking ball. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Batistuta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kimmich tries to clear. Some resolute defending there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Messi! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's worked it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good ball! Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Griezmann, he's found a way through. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get onto this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Howson. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Batistuta. Donatoni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Messi. Now he's got space here. That is a brilliant interception. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Robertson. Played in. And that has been cleared. And the counter is on. And this is Batistuta. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Batistuta. Robertson. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Griezmann.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It is a corner, good chance.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's taking no chances there. Batistuta. And that's that. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities.
Grealish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's in a great position here. Played out towards the right wing. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. He can run onto that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Van Basten. Adams. And it's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
It's Griezmann! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cross from Robertson. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball comes in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Van Basten. Zanetti. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lee Kang-in proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Platini. And it's made its way. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
No goals as yet. Now that's well seen too. Robertson. Rijkaard. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Van Basten. And he has been fouled there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah. He gets big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. In by Rijkaard.
Zanetti.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now Neymar. Great chance! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's Van Basten. In with the challenge. That's a good... Takes a shot! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Indonesia have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Xavi Alonso. Great vision. This looks promising. Griezmann. Xavi Alonso. And it's Grealish. And here's Van Basten. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Indonesia clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And the action is back on the way. Now it's Batistuta. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's the throw. Out again for a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Indonesia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Xavi Alonso. Quality ball. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Griezmann! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Raul. And somehow he kept it out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Looking for the run. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Griezmann does well to get it back. A probing pass. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Raul. And it's Van Basten. It's Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chiellini. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Batistuta. Platini. And it's Van Basten. Half an hour gone in the second half. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through, and the shot's on. He goes for a shot! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 10.
So is this the start of a comeback? Zanetti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Robertson gets a foot in here. Isco. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. And here comes the corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Zanetti.
With 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Messi has it out wide and in space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Lam. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we have our very first corner. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi powering forward here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Pirlo. He has a look up. And he's straight offside. Batistuta.
Zanetti.
He shifted it to the flank. And this is Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Out to the right. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Batistuta. No goals as yet. And it's Hullet. Adriano. It's a goal kick. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. McTominay can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Batistuta. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, it's come to nothing. Lam. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. Robertson wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in. Griezmann. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. McTominay. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Aims beyond the defence. McTominay. Griezmann. Indonesia finding their passes. Hullet. Adriano. And it's Kaka. And this is Shevchenko. Well, that has not gone well. And they're back on the ball again. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. And here's Kaka. And he's whipped it across. Griezmann gets a good foot in there. Hullet. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That's an imaginative pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. McTominay. Howson. Looking for options for movement. Thuram gets it clear. Swung over, pass somewhat off target. Great vision, and this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko, chance! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Albert Ferrer could try cutting inside here. Now it's Griezmann. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Shevchenko.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, just Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And they win it back again. Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Great chance! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zanetti.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And he was quick to react. And that's a throw-in. Pull it. Played out to the right. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And that could well leave a mark. No foul, says the referee. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely spread. Can he get on the end of this? Messi picks it up out wide. Corner number 3 coming up. Albert Ferrer with the clearance. Big chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And it's Kaka. Griezmann. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Robertson cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. Pirlo. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's picked his... goes for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number
Howson.
20.
Up towards the front line.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Decent chance! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a break. It's Griezmann! Off the bar!
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kaká. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. It's a searching pass. Now that's well seen too.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cannavaro. Well, there's the clearance.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Villa. Now this could be a chance. Pirlo. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Nedved. And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Now it's Messi. And it's Batistuta. And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. David Villa. Played out wide. Albert Ferrer. McTominay. Looking tidy in possession here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gets his head on it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Chiellini. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Rafael Leao, very much a man of this moment. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Hullet. Can he latch on to this? He gets big! Goal! There is the breakthrough! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chiellini. And it's Hullet. And he's being shifted off it. David Villa. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, super ball!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's just beyond his reach. 15 minutes till half-time. McTominay. Now it's Villa. And it's McTominay. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So what can they come up with here? Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Messi. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Pretty robust defending.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Added time.
And this is Ronaldo. Very nicely done. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's delightful. And Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia have their second corner now. McTominay. McTominay! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a searching pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Batistuta. Hullet dominates aerially so often. And this is Batistuta. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Turan sends it crossfield. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! In he goes again! Harmlessly behind. Griezmann is herring after that one. That has been cut short. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8, Hullet. Number 10, Mateus. Coming on the field, number 9.
There was plenty of power on that.
Number 20,
Bellingham.
Number
Rui Costa
15,
is always
Rui
looking to
Costa.
break lines. Just about up to 75 minutes. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tries a shot! And one more try! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, well played. Rui Costa. Vieira. And here's Bellingham. Rafael Leao.
That was lovely, that.
Bellingham with the delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Robertson going full tilt down the left. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's Rui Costa.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Rafael Leao. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Coming on the field.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Number
Bellingham.
17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitutions taking place.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Griezmann. He's in a great position here. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.